Well, let's get started. Some people had signed up at the last minute, so I apologize for all the emails that kept going out saying final email reminder, but I just wanted to make sure everybody who registered was able to jump on. I'm going to record this, and also I'll provide these slides afterwards to each of you who signed up and attended this, so you'll have some more information. But I appreciate you being here, and hopefully you're curious about the security clearance process and how to get a security clearance. I'll apologize up front. There are about 40 slides. I did not mean to make so many, but I'll give you an example of why there are so many in just a little bit. But I wanted to not jump directly into the security clearance process, but give you a little bit of information on why we have classified information. Why does the government make classified information, and how our security clearance is linked to that? I think once you have that holistic concept of the security clearance process and why things are classified, it'll help you understand exactly if you're going through the process, why so much due diligence is necessary. Just wanted to take a quick minute to introduce myself. There we go. I was trying to get the slides to advance. I'm Jeff Bennett. I'm the owner of Thrive Analysis Group, and I just started my business this year. Before, I've been a government employee, a soldier, a defense contractor, and now my company is a defense contractor. I have two companies. Some of you may recognize Red Bike Publishing. This is the publishing and training arm of what I've done. I've had Red Bike Publishing for many years, and on that site, you'll find books about security clearances and how to work on classified contracts. And it gives you a little bit of, those books give you information on how to set up yourself or your company for security clearance and what happens once you get that clearance. I'm also well-versed in program protection, technology protection, protecting classified information, export controls, and controlled unclassified information, which you might hear more about in your careers. My goal is to make a strong defense industrial base by aligning what the government customer wants as far as protecting classified information and how the contractors respond to that. Again, I've worked in acquisitions and security for the government and for primes and subcontractors in my career, and I'm hoping to share some information with you that will help your journey. The information I'm giving you has been pulled from many different resources, government websites, government training that's available for facility security officers, and the two books on the left that I've written, as well as the book on the right, which is the NISPOM, and I'll explain that book a little bit more to you. But all the information out of this presentation are available there and on government websites. So let's get into it. I wanted to first give you an understanding of the NISP. Let me ask real quick, is everybody able to hear me? And do you see the slide that says National Industrial Security Program? Can somebody respond? Thank you. I appreciate that. So the National Industrial Security Program is the framework in which the government is able to provide classified information to their contractors who will provide the government's needed goods and services. The purpose of the NISP is to safeguard classified information while contractors have it. So classified information is any U.S. government information that an authorized U.S. government official, they've determined that they must be protected in the interest of national security. And in the government, there's somebody called the Original Classification Authority, and they assign the classification levels. They have a process for that. And once they assign the classification levels, they let industry know what those classification levels are. And what I mean by industry are those contractors, those people on license, suppliers, vendors, anybody who needs to work with that classified information. The government lets you know what classification levels those are. And I'll show you what those are if you don't know in just a little bit. But, who gets security clearances? I've got a huge list, but there are so many more. The list I would give you right now, what does the government need as far as cleared individuals and cleared services? Are engineers, program managers, graphic artists, IT support, writers, software designers, executive assistants, event planners, plumbers, those with trade skills, and the list goes on. And so you could think of companies, organizations, or individuals who the government may need in order to provide goods and services to them. So let me show you a little bit about how it works since I worked inside the government organization. On the left, you'll see a blue with orange, if these colors are coming out to you, with the orange boxes. On the right, you'll see a blue box with gray there. The blue boxes represent the government contracting activity, or you may know them as the government program office. And what they do, they're the ones who provide the classified work to the defense contractors. And what this means is they go and say, hey, I need a defense contractor to provide these goods and services. I need an airplane built or a ship built. On the right side, we see that the contractor officer's representative or the contracting officer's technical representative, they're responsible for looking at the contractors and the contracts and ensuring that the contractors are performing and providing goods and services per the contract. And most likely they'll deal with the primary program manager at the contractor level. And it's on a case-by-case basis. So a program manager may be managing a contract for services or goods. On the left side, we still see the same government program office or government contracting agency, but now in the orange, we get a little bit different path. The Cognizant Security Agency is that third party that the government uses to ensure classified information is protected. So the Cognizant Security Agency has a Cognizant Security Office, and that's the Defense Counterintelligence and Security Agency. And they manage the contractor's use of classified information. In other words, they go and ensure that the contractors have the adequate security clearances and inspect their security programs that protect classified information. So now we see the focus is on the facility security officer. And I'll explain that a little bit more, but those of you who are interested in security clearances for yourselves or your facility, your workplace, this FSO is the key part of it. Now, the FSO will manage every project in each entity, where the PM will manage only what they are looking at.